Hey, welcome dear Napoleon Total War fans. This is Dutchman. Next battle is a Grassy Flatland 2 versus 2. We got the great Masato and Dutchman on the attacker side, and we have JRJ and Half Moon Guard on the defender side. This is the second time I'm not going to go record this game because this game is absolutely incredible. I want you to watch it. There's so much to learn, so many good moves on this game. Let's look at the army composition on flat grassy. Now the map itself is pretty flat, as you could tell. So without further ado, let's take a look at composition. We have the great Masato on my left. We're playing with Sweden. Now when you see this army, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cav units, that means business. That means attacking. Hans Hendrik von Essen. So this means this is going to be an attacking army, and you see there are no lights here. He's just going to get down to business. You got 2 militia, absorbers and mid shields, and then you have 1, 2, 3 line infantry, and you have then 1, 2, 3, 4 foot guards with the militia. So if you see this army, that means the strength is to the, well, looking from this angle to the right, so he's going to be attacking from the right side from the defender's point of view. This is the army that's going to hold the enemy in place, the anvil, and this is the hammer then. Okay, my army composition, sorry about that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cav. That's all shooting cav. That also means going to be offense. I have 3 lights, voltigeurs. I usually don't like to go with these, less men, lower rating, reload ratio, but they're cheaper. So I'm going to, again, this is the army that's 3 Swiss and guard seamen. So this gives morale to my forces. So this is the force that is going to hold the enemy down while I will attack them from this side with my cav. Standard general. So lots of cav. This means this is going to be really tough. If you want to be you can't play defensive with this army. You have to attack. You have to be quick. You gotta go through the enemy's lines as quickly as possible, disorganize, and then follow up with the shooting infantry. Now you see I have lots of, so I brought 4 Swiss. I love the Swiss because they have a good reloading rate. The morale is lower than the Polish, but they're slightly cheaper, but they have better reloading rate. So I'm going to go with that because eventually this battle is going to be shooting game. Versus me, you have JRJ, who's been playing better every time I've been seeing him. I'm not sure. Perhaps he's watching my shows, my clips, but he's doing really well lately. Let's look at his army composition. Now, forgive me because I am going to pause this game a few times. Half Moon went quicker, so he's got lancers lined up, a few hussars, but lancers mainly. He has a tendency of sending his cav first and then his infantry, which I love to see because then I could push forward, and then he has to twice micromanage because now he's going to pull back his cav. So once sending it forward, once back. I know why he's doing that, because he wants to gain train. A lesser trained person would be, scared of pulling back, so he would gain ground, but not with me because I see them. I know they're not going to attack my infantry, so I just push hard. JRJ's composition, he's got 5 lights, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so all on the left flank. Again, depending on point of view. So looking from this side, you see his left flank. Now he is very close to the line here because he doesn't want to get outflanked here, so he's got this left flank covered, and this is a very tough force because, as you know, Prussian lights are the second best in this game, and they're just for the money, and they're incredible. So you see that all these guys on the left flank, followed with 1, 2, 3, 4 muskets, and then 2 cav, plus the general. So I'm just going to have to pause this occasionally because there's so much going on. As you could see, Masato is already trying to encircle. You see on this big map too here. pretty stretched out. But the good news is we are connected. Sweden and France are connected, so the two Prussian armies are connected. So that's a good sign. Solid lines. Now you see Prussia's got a thin center, but strong right flank and left flank. So he's attacking is going to come from the left flank, not flank. Well, JRJ is not an attacker, he's more a defensive player, but you could tell he's going to be holding me down here. I could punch a hole with these 5 lights, and pretty weaker voltigeurs are just no match. But what I do have are stakes. So having these 3 stakes will leave me standing longer. Now he's got foot guards, which should come to the rear. I guess he will change that. Surprisingly, I only see 1 foot guards, but lots of infantry. So that's as far as that goes. And you see from half moon guard, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm surprised he brought 4 lights. From Prussia I would expect 5 because they just have such good lights. But that's good. I usually bring 4 myself. He does have 1. I see 1 foot guard there, but then again everyone else is just foot and standard general. So they are going for the max, but he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cav. So heavy on cav. Okay, let's get the game going. Till the first shot is going to be starting. So just watch this. It's going to be a great match. 2 foot guards. I knew it. There had to be 2. Not scared of interesting. He's not scared of the square. He lost 8 men. Ooh. He did not shoot. That's sometimes a bummer. And then this light scared him away. So the shoot. I'm sorry. I just have to do this a few times. So shooting started here. First salvos. See, lost 6 men there. 4 men here. He lost 1. Plus 8 is 9. 9 13 total. I had the first salvo, but soon I'm going to be pummeled by these 5 lights here. He's moving his cav to the right flank, so this is going to be very scary to me because of these 5 lights. The whole goal is, just want to show you, because okay, this is the thing with the games. You need to know your opponent. You need to know how well you play yourself. Sun Tzu's law. Know your enemy, know yourself. You win the battles. I know my enemies. That's one thing when I play them, because I study how they play. JRJ is a defensive player, and you could see from the setup here is defensively set up. So he's gonna, shoot his way out. I need to find a gap, so I can't attack from here. There's no point. The thing, this over here is 3 lines over here and 2 here. That's his weak side. If I can force my calf, break here, then I could have my calf come around and then attack these lights. Of course, it's too soon in the game for that. Now, Masato is an attacker as well. So is actually half moon guard. They both are attackers, but Masato has a better micro management. That's why he has more cap as well. You could just micro more units. So you could see that he's trying to encircle, while half moon guard is play more defensively, but he's doing a standing job. 2 lights here, 2 lights there. He's covering all his flanks. Okay, here we go again. You see the shootout here. We're going to go back to it a little bit, but this is so interesting on this battle. You see how well stretched a battlefield is. These lines are completely stretched. You see that? So this is saving grace. Yeah, I'm dropping now. And in a little bit, I want to bring something else to attention. So you see, I'm shifting this side with the cav. And this is a mistake from my side. So I'm coming within his line of fire. He's going to shoot at my infantry, and my cav is going to get. Look, I lost 7 cav. That's a problem if you have your enemy too close. And I lost again a few more. By combining infantry and yeah, this is a bad micromanagement from my side right here. Shots from cav, shots from infantry. So you see 4 units are concentrating on one. This is the side that I want to break. Finally, I realize I have to pull back my cav. Now, yeah, now you see these guys are just dropping. He's come bringing this infantry unit. It's a little bit late. In return, I'm bringing the other one. So concentration of forces. You see that? Here I'm just holding him intact, and here is the break is going to be taking place. Cav and infantry, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, another one. So I have the majority over his infantry over here. Wow, look at these bullets flying at me. Now, lights, right? Bleeding men, but so be it, that's what they're for. Second line, 120, 120. I have not lost a single person. Look at JRJ's. He lost 9 men here, 12 men here, so that's 21. He lost 21 men without a single shot being fired from the second line. I did not lose a single man on the second line. This is what I really like you to pay attention to in the future. Put distance between your lights and your line. And this is preferably the distance that you want to be. These guys are just within the shooting range of the second line. Even if the cav comes at you, don't scare, don't run away. Hold your ground. By the time the cav gets to you, it's 1 salvo from the lights and another salvo or 2 from the second line. Okay? This is. Now again, Georgia's doing pretty well. It's not many losses, but yeah, 0 losses is always better than 21. So you see the concentration of forces here. He's got his cav set up. That's pretty smart. This side is now another thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. These guys are not moving. You have more men here. You should push. But that's the thing with micromanagement. You know, it takes a while. Look at this. Let's look at this battle over here. Another thing with cav, having all this cav, the whole point is put them into square and 2 foot guards. That's the best. Put them to square and then shoot with your infantry. So the militia is absorbing the shots from the lights. Lost the cav. Right away. See, that's a good micro here. He wasn't square, now he's out of square, but he just got lost. And the cav, never charge 1 unit, keep on charging 3, which is what Masato is doing right now. See, now both units are in disarray. Cav charge, nice job from the Lancers, side charge. Wow, that's a shame though, you know, you want to have your foot guards in the rear. Losing foot guard units at the start of the game is not a good sign. Excellent cav, Lancer charge. Wow, these guys are bleeding. Another counter charge here. Oh, 2 cav units here. That's not good with the infantry. But look, now he's in square, and his infantry is shooting at the square. That's how you play combo cav infantry. These guys are absorbing the shots. You see that? Oh, look, another cav charge. Very well done. But the cav charge went into the militia, and so this is my cav. I sent my cav supporting Sweden because they don't look too good here. At least I'll put them to square, and I'm gonna retreat because I gotta give these guys some breathing ground. So that's another thing. Good teamwork. Zooming in. So we have foot guards. 1 unit is lost. These cavs are right into the flank of Sweden. Another cav right here. 2 units versus 2 units here. The militia is lost. The lights are a pain. I try to help my partner, at least give him some breathing ground, because these lights were going to be really dangerous to the line. But it doesn't look too well here for Sweden, because Prussia is doing really well, and he's still got his lights protected. So Prussia is doing really well on this flank. Sorry about the background. Tough putting a baby to sleep. Meantime, I lost one of my lights. These guys are almost to the end too, 35 and 29. I have not lost anyone from second rank. These guys are down. Wow, 18 here, 1. So you see it's 18 men lost second line. Wow, look at these guys are retreating already, and that's now one problem with it is there is a foot guard. I'm sorry. So the foot guard should give morale support. These guys might be coming back. The general is too far away. My general is also too far away. But again, the concentration of forces right here. This is the area that I want to. You see, there's a gap here. You see this gap over here, and that's where how concentration was. I want to use this gap when this one unit falls to, and then I pour my cav right through after his lights. As soon as I put my cav right here, this infantry is going to come into action. Okay, that's a 1-2 combo. Honestly, I think this side is so much more exciting. Square. Infantry, you gotta pull back this cav. He did pull it back. All these guys are into square. This guy's in square. See, he doesn't just melee, he rushes through with his cav. Losing a lot of cav though. Infantry shooting at square. Infantry forming up closer to square. Cav charging through, getting into the lights. Very well done. Support of infantry. My second cav unit is ready for attack. Wow, look at that. These guys are, yeah, they are gonna break. And these guys come from square. Cav right into the lights. Fantastic. Another cav charge. Nice. Nicely done. Ooh, counter-attack. Ah, right in time, right? Form the square. So now you see the infantry pushing right after these squares. And look how close he's got his general. That's fantastic. All these guys will fight much, much longer. Okay, pause. The problem here with Sweden is he's down to 1 cav unit, half force. So his oomph, let's say, is over. Now I have my 2 cav here, keep these guys on tow, but that's going to be tough. Prussia still has some lights, and they have more men here, and this cav is just charging through. This is a shame. 1, 2, 3 units versus 1. You gotta push here. These units have to push. 2 on this, 2 on that, and you could break us through. But again, the concentration on here. Ah, look, my cav come into action. So the gap was created. Now he's chasing my cav. That's usually a mistake. My cav is not going to stand still. And look, my infantry's into action too. Forcing these guys into square. Shoot with the line. One cav right here. Nice. No time to do squares. And this guy's just going to charge right through. The general is unprotected. So you see, these guys can't shoot without any harm. This cav out of action. Because there's so much going on as defensive play, you don't know where to concentrate. and so that's he's losing his cav right here. That's a shame. This cav is out of action. He's probably worried about his general right now. Okay, pause. So it looks good right now. How disoriented this is, but he's still got lots of lights left. One line on this, one line on that. Probably gonna win this. 46 to 111. Lights are still shooting at this cap. This is gonna fall apart soon. The Swiss, ooh, this cap looks dangerous. My chasseurs are loose. That's good. 32 here, 22 here. I still have one unit. A general, which is a mistake. My general is so far away, and I have 2 cav on the other side. Now, one thing about this move. So this JRJ's move, he's trying to now reinforce his left, right? But instead of moving backward, he's moving sideways. So what happens is when you move sideways, you're gonna get shot easily. See, I'm chasing him right now, and I could shoot him as he's just moving. So watch out with this maneuver. Move backward, don't move sideways. Let's go this side. Yeah, just watch all over the place, man. This is so much excitement going on right now.
Our men are running, sir.
Foot guard, nicely done. He's encircling them, and he just threw in his last cav unit. Look at this cav sitting here. Sorry about that. So he sacrificed his last cav unit to create this one infantry unit. Look, 2 versus 1 now. Nice. So Prussia is on retreat right now. Sweden is doing well by following him. Okay, let's look at the other side. So that gap was created, and I managed to get my cav through. And look, 1, 2, 3, 4 units, 5 lights without any infantry. Trying to get his general right now, 5, and I have 17 men. This is my mistake. You see that? Exact same mistake. Moving sideways, getting shot. Thanks, JRJ, teaching me a lesson right here. What a waste. What a waste.
Sir, our general is under attack.
Look, even with my general, it's horrible. I'm trying to get these foot guards, because once these foot guards fall, that makes it so much easier to get the morale of these guys down. Wow. Lost my cap. Look, what a mistake. What a disaster on my side. Finally, I'm going to bring my cap because I got to finish this 2 over here. Now the general coming in action. Now I'm not really scared losing my general because I should have... Where are my elites? Young guard. I have 1 young guard, so that gives me morale support. But the problem is, he's got a distance on me, and he's still got his general. Okay, good, I got my cav. Now another mistake, I sent 2 cav behind each other, so 1 cav shot my other cav. And that's good support. He doesn't have a general, he doesn't have a foot guard, so these guys are low on morale. Side attack. That's exactly what I want. And I gotta get behind these to get these slides. The game would be over. Platform square. Wow, look at that. General into action. Half Moon Guard coming to action. He's formed up his lines. He's still got 1, 2, 3 lights. See that general is forcing these guys into square, and this infantry is going to be shooting at them. Fantastic. Very well done by Half Moon Guard. Lifeguard Foots, Lifeguard Foots. Ooh, these two are dangerous. Yeah, he's got these two Lifeguard Foots, so you gotta break these two. Still got his general though, that's important this game. So my Cav's got free reign. Ooh, I gotta be careful here. And general versus general. That should do it. Yeah. Very well done by Half Moon Guard. It's going after the second guard unit. This is just a... oh, it's a line infantry. Nicely done. Slides are absorbing some of the shots, but doing more damage. 44 versus 20. Yeah. And there you go, morale boost, right nick of time. He should use his Cav unit though. That's a shame. Wow, these monsters are doing well. See Cav charge. He noticed that. He's retreating. Very well done. Yeah, this guy's done.
One of our units has used all its ammunition, sir.
Uh-oh. Put him in square and shoot with the infantry. That's the whole goal. That's the combination of Cav infantry move is going to be most effective. Just the threat of the Cav, putting it into square, and they're going to be shooting at that. Nicely done, outflanked. But here comes the general. Now that's another mistake too. Too close to square, you get shot from all sides. Look, you see these guys? You just killed a few. And this is an elite general. I know that it's enticing to attack these lights. Not a, you don't want to lose this guy. He doesn't have another elite unit either. Okay, another part. It's only 20 minutes in game. So my side, I still have Cav, Light, 77, 87 of Swiss Food 2 units, Young Guard, 18 Braves, half a unit. So this is a good army, right? What am I facing? A ragtag army of 58, 61 max. In general, 1/3 of the force. So, yeah, look at the power bar. This game is over. Or isn't. Ha 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 ha. These guys just keep running. Without the general, morale. Oh, and the general left. 4 units just. You see, once the general is gone, he doesn't have an elite. How easily the army disintegrate. I see this guy standing, sending in my Cav. Problem with that is they're tired. I'm sending this Cav. He sees that and nice. And right after the lights. But my mistake too close to square. And this general is just holding out. Okay, got 1 unit. Look how many units I have. And they're just winded. Oh well, one were very tired. Look, I got my Cav, I got my infantry. Look at the power bar. He still hasn't used his Cav unit over here. Getting shots from both sides. I got the Cav here. It's over. Done. And I shoot myself in the back. You gotta be careful with that stuff. Shooting cap, you gotta be very good. Okay, there you go. Forcing him into square. Sending an infantry to shoot at them. Being careless with my general. And lose my general. Do I have an elite unit? 18. But no, okay, so I don't have an elite either. First unit routes. Cav coming to action, but I have a cav. Problem is these guys are very tired. Outflanking. Voltigeurs versus musket. 9 infantry. 13 versus 14. And I got 2 chevrons. I should win this. Attacking from flank. Another unit. Routes. This general. Look how important general is having close vicinity of your forces. In the vicinity or close proximity. I can't shoot, so I'm gonna charge, but these guys don't charge straight, they charge sideways. Another unit routes. Look at that. 29. I have to form a square. Mistake. Full on charge, switch 65, another unit routes. I'm down to 1 unit, we still got all these units. Do you see that? Do you see that? I'm down to 1 unit. Cav versus line infantry, you can't form square. Now Swiss, will you hold? No, they retreat. Am I holding? Am I holding? Am I holding? No, and I retreat too. Everybody routes. How close can this be? Can it be any closer than this? Now it shows that we won the battle, but really, I have not a single unit on battlefield. They're all routed. Losses 1145 and 1578. He had 1818 men in the game. JRJ had 1998. That's incredible. That's because they don't have much cav. 1518 killed, 1156 killed Masato, 850 JRJ, and 1531 Half Moon Guard. Way to go, Half Moon Guard. You got most killed than anyone else in this battle. Statistics. My Swiss and Guard did really well. And look, this Chevron. Wow, look at this Chasseur Cheval. 118, got only 45 men. Guard Sinan is a little bit disappointing. Losses. Look at 37 losses, 83 killed. It's incredible. So I really enjoyed this game. I hope you enjoyed it too. You saw lots of cool attacking and defensive positions. Look forward to hear your feedbacks. Hope you enjoyed this game. It really couldn't get any closer than this. My thanks to opponents, JRJ, Half Moon Guard, very well played. Good to have Masato back. Till next game, cheers.